Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Word Origin 74. The word origin today is jackpot. Okay, let's take a look at the note here. The word jackpot is used to mean a large amount of money, one from a slot machine. So we always see it if you went to a casino. If you win one of the really big ones, they go ding, 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 ding. You could win a jackpot there. Or the lottery. Lottery definitely uses the word jackpot for the big prize, the number one prize. It is also used to mean a large amount of money in a card game or other involving money, especially the number one prize. It can also refer to any other big success or reward. So the meaning is kind of stretched into other areas too, even if it's not gambling. All right, let's continue. The origin of the word jackpot comes directly from poker. Okay. Remember, there is a picture card of a Mao that is not the king and has a J on it. This is a jack. All right, so if you've ever played poker, you know that there are three picture cards. There's the one with the younger looking man and has a J on it. He's a jack. Technically, I think he's supposed to be a prince. And then there is the female picture card with a Q on it. She's the queen. And the older looking guy with the K on it, he is supposed to be the king. So those are the picture cards. Yeah, from the playing cards. Okay, let's continue. Okay, while playing poker, all the players must put their money into the center of the table called the pot. So here's where the word pot comes in. One type of poker is called draw poker. Yeah, I've played poker before. With draw poker, usually each player is dealt 5 cards, and you look at your cards, and I think you can keep you want to keep 2 of your best cards, and usually return 3 cards. I think there's a rule: if you have an ace in your hand, you can actually get 4 cards too. Okay, let's continue. Okay. Sometimes it is played in a way that at least one player must have a hand with the value of a pair of jacks or better to open that hand. Okay, so what does that mean? So that means that of all the players and you're holding your cards, you must have at least a pair of jacks. So you could have higher, you could have a pair of queens or a pair of kings or aces. That would be okay. Or something like a straight or anything that's a higher value than a pair of jacks. One of the main reasons they do this sometimes is it helps to build up a pot, because sometimes you might deal the cards out 3 or 4 times and maybe nobody has jacks or better. And each time you must put in another bet. So if it happens a number of times, a little bit like the lottery, if nobody wins the lottery the next week, the lottery is higher. So that's what happens. That's why they sometimes play that way. All right, let's continue here. So if no player has a hand of this value, the cards must be returned. So you give them back, reshuffle, they have to shuffle the deck again, and redealt until a player has a hand of at least this value of jacks or better. This is where the term comes from. It was originally called a jackpot because a pair of jacks was required to open the pot. Yeah, I played poker many, many times, and I never really put this together. When you hear the word jackpot, you always think, why is it called a jackpot? Why not a John pot or a Tom pot? I didn't actually think that it came from the card, the playing card, the jack. So that's where it actually comes from. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you thought it was informative. And if you've ever wondered, now you know. Okay. Anyway, so long. Bye bye.